This facility is a multi-use recreational facility. And as you tour today, you'll see that there are multiple facets to the building that can be used together. We are paying for it with a revenue bond that we are being financed with $5,000. That's a 2% tax on prepared foods.
You see the ridge. 2 years ago when you came by, you saw a hillside. And now a dream has come true. And we're not through. We have a lot of work to do on the outside, a lot of landscaping that will be done in phases to make this a showplace for the city of Laurens. And we hope a facility that all you folks sitting here will use from time to time. I know that our recreation director is already beginning planning for adult events, and we hope that you will participate in it. We're even going to have a geriatric physical fitness program for people like King Dixon and I that we can participate in it. But anyway, future growth. We have 50 acres behind this site that through the years will develop into recreation facility. Probably won't be here to see it, but I know that we talked about it and it's in the plans. We would be extending the parking facilities as money will allow us. Like Gary said, everything in this building's been paid for by hospitality. It has not come out of your pockets directly, but please keep buying those hamburgers and that fried chicken and that barbecue inside the city limits of Laurens, because we want to pay this building off and move forward with some other things. Like I said, we still have a long way to go, but we're going to get there. And this is the first step. This is the first day of a new beginning for the Ridge. And we are just most thankful that the people that have worked hard. Gary has been a driving force behind this. City officials, we appreciate everything you've done for us. Those heads of departments have worked diligently hand in hand with us. Couldn't have done it without you. And we continue to need your support.
This is marvelous for our city. It brings together something that we really wanted for our young people, for our children. It didn't come in time for my children, but it's in time for these children and many children to come. I love this city, I always have, and I'm just so proud that we got to this point. This was a dream, yes, it was a dream. And we weren't sure we could do it. And there was a lot of folks that said we couldn't do it, but guess what? We did, and it's proof we can. Laurens can have. It's not a point that we don't get to have. We can have. Where there's a vision and where there's a lot of cooperation, Laurens can do anything we set our mind to do. We are a great city. We are a unique city.
Again, we want to thank everybody for coming today. We're really excited. It's been a long journey. I don't know if July 1st, 2005 means anything to you guys, but it means a lot to me because it shaped the way that I was leading my family and my future, because that was my first day working here at the city of Laurens. So it's been a little over 11 years, and we started with nothing. Mayor Brownlee hired me on, and she told me when we started that we had a big hill to climb, and by far we've gotten there. We feel like it's very fitting that the Ridge is on a hill because that's where we've been going the whole time. It started with nothing, but we didn't get here just by ourselves. We had a lot of help, and I want to just thank a few of our partners that we've had, because without them we could not be here. Laurens District 55, they've let us use their facilities and bar gyms and bar fields. Without them, we could not have the programs that we have today. Laurens County, the first program we hosted was youth football, and we played all of our games out of Laurens County Park. We appreciate what they did for us. Laurens YMCA, many people thought we'd never get along. 11 years ago, a lot of people said it never worked. Today, myself and Brian, we work together on all of our programs. We talk, we communicate, and we partner on all of our events. And that partnership has been great for this town. Laurens Academy has had a place in it because they've given us a place to play football, and we thank them for sharing their fields with us. And the last place that we had, we built City Park, we built the baseball fields, we built the tennis courts, we built the football field, but we didn't have a gym. That's when Springfield Missionary Baptist Church stepped up with Reverend Bryant Cheeks. And for the last 5 years, we ran our basketball program out of their gym. And 4 to 5 nights a week, it was absolutely full. It was absolutely full. We had some of the greatest games and times we've had. A lot of kids' lives in that gym has been molded to where we got them on the right road. So Reverend Cheeks, I want to thank you and the church for giving us a home to play basketball. We really appreciate y'all being a partner of what we've done. Where we're going from here, this place was built not only for meetings like this, but we're going to host volleyball tournaments. We want to host basketball tournaments. There's a lot going on that we have plans for. It's going to be a home for our recreation department. We're going to run all of our programs out of here. We're not going to be at the Little River Park anymore. You'll come here to register and get all your questions answered and all that good stuff. My athletic director, Justin Smith's here today. He heads up all of our sports programs, so make sure you meet him today and know who he is, because he's the guy that's going to be leading your children. We are very proud to have this home, the Ridge at Laurens, for our recreation center, but not just for Laurens. If you don't know, 50% of our youth participants come from outside the city of Laurens. We absolutely give programs to the entire county. We are very, very proud to do that. From Joanna to Gray Court to Waterloo, Laurens and Clinton, we have kids from everywhere. And without them, we wouldn't have a program. The children and the parents is what allows you to have a program, and that's awesome. We're feeding kids from all the school districts, and the relationships that we've had has been fantastic. Last but not least, we couldn't do what we do as a recreation department without the leadership from City Council, our city manager, and our mayor. They've guided us and given us the opportunities to provide you with some great programs, some great opportunities, not only from July 1, 2005, now to August 9, 2016. But we're not done growing. We ask that you come to us. Give us your ideas. What would you like to see here? We're going to start with a clean slate. We don't have things going next week. We don't have things going next week. We want to provide what you want. What do our citizens want? Do they want kickball? Do they want dodgeball? Do they want basketball? What do you want is what we want to provide. We don't want to stereotype ourselves as a recreation department. We want to be everything. We want to provide everything that we possibly can. We've had some big meetings already with people excited to have their functions in here. You know, we get our parking situated, we're going to be able to house a lot of people in this building. So we're excited. We hope you're excited, because this is a great step for Laurens, Lawrence County, and really upstate South Carolina, because we're going to provide something for everybody.